Welcome to November's allotment walkabout, starting in the greenhouse. Here's the Mizuna that we planted in the greenhouse to overwinter, and we've had a little bit of a success with the broad beans, but only so far 2 have come up, which is a bit unusual. We have a feeling the rest of them might have been robbed out by mice, because there's little holes popping up every now and again, which is where the seeds were. So we're a bit suspicious that the mice might have had the rest. So we're going to start some off at home in cells and then transplant them when they've grown a little bit, and then hopefully that will stop the mice nicking the seed. If you'd have checked my blog last week, you will have noticed that I managed to get some horse muck from the local stables. Well, this is the Victoria rhubarb bed at the back of the plot, and we've given it a good dosing of well rotted manure, some stuff that we actually gathered earlier in the year. The peas that we put in after the Mange 2 are still doing well, although they're not growing terribly quickly, but then I don't really expect them to do much now that the temperature's dropped to near freezing overnight. Another bed that got some manure treatment was the asparagus bed. That's now been completely weeded. All this year's stems have been cut back, and we've topped it up with manure, so they should grow big and strong next year. This is the patch where we had beans, climbing beans, and we had broad beans as well, and we've still got leeks growing there. We've got rainbow chard growing there, and a few more leeks growing there. This is the Stockbridge Arrow rhubarb patch that we've had for quite a number of years now. Always does well, and again we've given that a good dosing of well rotted manure. I've started construction on a new manure holding bin out of extra heavy pallets, you can see in the corner there. Just need to get that finished so that we can start filling it up with the manure, which is sitting in those bags there. Little wisp of smoke from the bonfire, just trying to get some of the weeds burnt. The onions that we put in all back in October, the Senshu whites, and we've got red winter, obviously red ones, so we've got all those growing well in this patch. We've still got some cabbages growing in this netting cage here, and we've got kale. Just come over to this side, we've got kale growing in that one, all under netting, because we do have pigeons and pheasants who are a bit of a nuisance really, and we've got some more kale growing under that green cloche there. The apple trees that I put in last year, that we only got one apple from, I'm going to give those a good pruning. It's about the right time to do them now that all the leaves have dropped, and should be able to get a decent crop of apples maybe next year. And the pond, well, there's not much going on in the pond, sadly. Well, not sadly, because all the frogs and toads have probably gone into hibernation now. But that's the allotment walkabout for November. I know it's the 1st of December today, but that's it for this month, and thank you for watching.